In this lecture, we want to replace all the numbers with an X, but we also want to give the user the control to choose how many numbers they want. So I'm assuming that to begin with, they want all the 8 numbers to be replaced with an X. To do this, we will write equal to left, and from the left, we want to take 7 characters and then concatenate the number 8 like this. So we'll say that X is coming 8 times. Now remember, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this result. It is working perfectly. The problem is that if I change the number here, then obviously the formula will not get updated because the formula is not linked to my parameter. For this, we want to use a repeat function. So we say that we want to repeat a particular text, which is the letter X, and the number of times would be the number of times that is written in G4. So this time you notice when I change it to 1 or to 4 or to 8, it automatically keeps on changing this. Now, the problem here is that if I'm choosing, let's take an example. Let's say I'm choosing 4 X's. Ideally, that would mean that I want to see the length from O all the way up till 1000 to come as the original value and the 0174 to come as a X. Right now, what is happening is it is only picking the first 7 characters because we have chosen that number manually, which means that the second part of the formula is working correctly. The first part cannot have a 7, which is constant. So very smartly, we will say that let me find the original length of B5 and from which I will subtract the number of characters which are being replaced by an X. So let me put a dollar sign here. Okay, let's first make sure that we're getting the result that we want. So you notice that if I keep the value as 0, then it returns the same result to me. If I make it 1, then the same result is shown except the fact that the last number has been converted to an X. And if I make it 4, then it shows me from OFF all the way up till 1000 and the last 0174 has been made into an X like this. So let's see how the formula is working. The first thing that I'm doing is to find the length of B5, which remember is 15. From 15, we are subtracting the number 4, which is the number of X's that we are keeping. So obviously, the number of characters that we're taking from the left side is now dependent on the number of X's that the user is putting at the end. And then we are simply repeating the X the number of times that the user chooses. So it's a very smart way of doing a dynamic number padding wherein the user can decide how many numbers they want to pad. In this example, we only padded it from one direction, but if we wanted to, we could have done it from both directions as well.